Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, the Kryptonian, saying here, and I'm bringing you another review for One Piece, Chapter 7, Friends. Oh man, this was a very touching chapter. The chapter starts off with some humor, though, man. Before we get to Luffy and Koby's departure, which we knew was coming, but very touching goodbye moment. Basically, Luffy and Koby and Zolo, they're eating and they're being treated by one of the restaurants, and I think that might be the little girl's mother, because she's like, you saved our town and the little girl's there, right? So I'm guessing that's a mother that is feeding them. And we find out that Zolo has not eaten for 9 days, but we also find out that if they get into an eating contest, Luffy is not the one you want to fuck with, because Luffy has already eaten before, and Zolo has not eaten for 9 days, and he's eating more than Zolo. And it's just like, I was right. This guy is definitely a typical shonen guy. Big attitude, huge power, big idiot. Like, don't mess with him. For those of you that are old enough, like, that's the guy you play beer pong with, and it's like, this guy has no limits. You know, like, he's going to eat your house out, and he's going to drink everything up. Luffy is definitely made to be a pirate. Like, no ifs and buts about that. But here's the thing on it. Like, now we get to a point where they're saying their goodbyes. And basically, you know, Koby's like, look, Luffy, you taught me to believe in myself. You taught me to fight for what I believe in. And I'm going to enlist. And I wish you the best of luck. And that's when Zolo is saying, like, look, like, we're going after our dreams, true. I'm going to be the greatest swordsman. I'm going to serve, keep my word. I'm going to serve this pirate and help him get the One Piece. But what about you? You know, you were part of Lady Alvida's, you know, crew for 2 years. When they do a background check, you're not going to be able to enlist. And right there on cue, that's when the Navy guys show up. And the Navy guys are looking around. They're like, look, you might have saved the town, but you're still pirates. So because you're still pirates, we're going to let you leave, but we're not going to report you to the Navy. And for me, you know, maybe it's because I watched Fast Five the other day, but that reminds me of, you know, basically Dom and Hobbs making that agreement, like, look, you guys are thieves, but I'll let you guys leave for now because you helped us out. You know, it's an honor thing, and that's really nice to see that, you know, the Navy guys are doing that, because they did not have any balls when they were around Captain Morgan. You know, I don't know if it was mind control or was not, you know, cleared out, but let's just say it wasn't mind control. They're spineless, you know, and so for them to, you know, basically, you know, have that bit of honor, that's pretty awesome right there, you know, like, that says a lot. And I feel great as a reader. You know, I feel like the payoff is really good to have Koby go there after seeing Koby grow like that. You know, it really shows that, like, Luffy's impact to inspire and make people better, that's definitely there. That's the great sign of a leader right there, the sign of a great leader. And it really shows that, you know, you do meet people for a reason. They're brought in your life for whatever reason to help prepare you for the next stage in your life. And that's exactly what Luffy does. And, you know, basically, you know, Luffy is walking out and they're like, hey, you forgot this guy. And, like, Koby's like, I'm not one of them. And so in order to convince them, Luffy goads Koby into punching him so they can fight briefly. And he's like, yeah, he was on Lady Alvida's ship and he did this and this and this and this. And that's when Koby just decks him. And they go back and forth, and that's when, you know, the guy that's, you know, the new captain is basically like, you're disturbing the peace, get out of here. I know that you guys aren't friends now, that's fine. And one of the guys, I'm guessing the second in command, is basically like, hey, I don't trust him, we should do a background check. And that's when Koby gives this speech about, I'm not a pirate, I'm gonna be a sailor, I want to be part of the Navy. And that's when the captain basically tells him, like, look, this is hard work. I know you said you'd be a cabin boy or whatever, but this is really hard work. Don't take this lightly. You know, pirates have planted people in the Navy before, and I've lost a lot of friends to pirates. So it's a warning. And I don't think it's one Koby takes lightly, but, you know, he goes off to see, you know, Luffy off, right? And Zolo's just like cracking jokes. He's like, man, You know, this is the first time I've ever seen somebody in the Navy salute a pirate, and that is funny. But the interesting thing on that, while they're sailing off, you see the shot of all the Navy officers, you know, basically saluting him. And it's just like, okay, you know, Koby was right. You know, Captain Morgan was ruling by fear, you know, because they celebrated after, you know, the guy died, and now they're saluting these pirates that, you know, freed them. That's the ultimate sign of respect right there. But I'm really interested to read the next chapter because there are these two boxes at the bottom, and it says they don't know the mistake they just made. And that's how chapter 7 ends. So I cannot wait to see what's going to happen with chapter 8. I'm thinking that's the last chapter in the volume because it's very, very slim on the part that I'm on. So this next chapter will be the last chapter for the volume. But that's it for this chapter, though. My chapter question for you is, do you agree with me? Do you think Luffy was meant to prepare Koby for this part of his life? And have you ever experienced that? Were you Luffy or were you somebody's Koby? But that's it for this chapter. If you liked anything I had to say, make sure you comment, rate, and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. That's it. Thanks for watching.